I do want to read this dude's question
Yeah,
here.
I saw a couple questions roll through.
Yeah, so Fabrizio over here. I'm not sure if that has been asked, but how did you come up with the name Short Bus Pileup? And
That's
what were runner-ups?
plenty. That's
What
been
were
asked.
runner-ups? I always love hearing the thought process of band names. Yeah, that was one of my little questions too. So, and then someone wants to hear you breathe. So,
Well, I am out of practice and getting over the flu, so I'll give you a quick ooh, but I've never breathed in my life. So okay, as far as the band name is concerned, I'm a bit ashamed of it, to be quite honest with you, because as you get older, you kind of evolve mentally, and like you start to feel a bit differently about the way you did whenever you were in your early 20s and stuff. So
right.
the idea behind this was, one day me and my cousin, we were gonna start a band. It was gonna be a joke. We weren't taking it seriously, and we were just riffing off each other, and he was giving me dumb stuff and I was giving him dumb stuff. At one point we went with Laser with a Z, and like that was originally what Short Bus was going to be called. But then like one day I was trying to write up like a mock logo or whatever, and I was like putting different words together, and he was like, just give me something funny but tragic. And I was like, Short Bus starts and ends with S, and Pile Up starts with P and ends with P. That's pretty symmetrical, would look good on a logo. It's also pretty fucked up. And he was like, what do you mean? What does that even mean? And I was like, well, I mean, think of what would happen if like a bunch of short buses got in an accident. It'd be pretty fucked up. He was like, okay, you got it. Okay, I think that's it. And so we just went with that, honestly, as our joke band. That was, and then as the band progressed, we just kept it because of the following, the name. We wanted to change it so many times, and like we were just like, no, we can't change it.
What would, like, if you guys got a chance to change it back then, what did you guys have already?
We didn't even roll many ideas around.
Okay.
For a while. Like I was, my video game name was Flesh Vomit, and I was like, we could go with that, but I don't know, it's not very creative.
It sounds too like black metal.
Exactly. Like there's so much thought that goes into a band name, and whenever you already have one, it's kind of stupid to change to another one. Especially when you've got an album out. Like, there's no reason to change.
No, I definitely agree. You guys are getting some traction probably, and then, I mean, for the time, it's a fitting name because a lot of bands had some insane names. But, as you get older, obviously it gets a little cringy, right?
Yeah.
So,
So
I definitely...
It's like, I never have any ill will towards like handicapped people or anything like that. People always think that, like, immediately, they're like, what is wrong with you? And I'm just like, dude, my sister works with handicapped people. Like, I'm not proud of the name. Like, I don't have ill will towards anything. It's literally a joke. And but I mean, and hopefully it's taken that way, but at the same time, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like ashamed.
Well, thank God you started it back then and not now, because you probably